Milan in action against Atletico Madrid. Milan completely dominating this game early on and would take the lead. Marcotti then sent off for a second bookable offence, and Atleti would slowly but surely get themselves back into the game. Antoine Griezmann coming off the bench, a brilliant goal for him. His first on his return to Atleti, and then a late controversial penalty would see Atletico Madrid win by 2-1. Luis Suarez converting the spot kick. Gab, I imagine most of the talk in Italy is about some of the officiating within this game.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty much inevitable. Obviously, Kessi's sending off really affected the game. You know, it comes at a half-hour mark. Was it a second bookable offense? You know, you can go look at it and judge for yourself, and you can criticize Kessi for not putting himself in the situation. Equally, I think a referee to give a second yellow for a foul like that, I just think it's the wrong decision. The penalty, I thought, was pretty clearly the wrong decision. The ball sort of bobbles up between Lamar and Pierre Kalulu, the Milan young Milan defender, and he ends up giving a penalty, even though to me it looked as if the ball struck Lamar first. It's heartbreaking for Milan because they played so well. And, you know, after the game, Stefano Pioli, the Milan coach, came out and said, let's just say I don't think the referee was man of the match, diplomatic as always. And Simeone said, oh, if I was in Pioli's shoes, I'd say exactly the same thing. But I'm not, so I'll take it. So you could tell that's his way of saying, man, we really got lucky today with the officiating.
We also welcome Don Hutchison to the show, who is focusing on this game. Don, penalty for you?
Well, I said in commentary, this is going to polarise opinions, and it's one of them where you look at it and you see two players, Kalulu and Thomas Lemar, extremely close to each other. It strikes one hand of Thomas Lemar, and then twice it struck Kalulu's hand, and I went penalty. And I'm looking at it thinking, it's one of them where basically you haven't got a clue what's going on, because both players are standing right next to each other, and it's gone hand. 3 times it struck in total, and I come away from it and I just thought, I just got to go with my gut feeling. And my gut feeling was the referee made the right decision. It'll polarise everyone. The Frank Kessi red card was an absolute disgrace, by the way. His first yellow card was lazy from him not tracking Llorente back, and he deserved that. But the second tackle was an accidental tap on the top of the laces, which it's just a foul. Like, not every foul has to be a red card, second yellow card, red card. And to get sent off the pitch for that was a disgrace. And the referee in San Siro tonight was given every single small, big decision against Milan, and the stadium was getting whipped up into a frenzy. Simeone, a former Inter player, was loving it, by the way. He was winding the whole of San Siro up. And then you're watching the game thinking, this is a movie you've seen before. A red card after half an hour. The young players from Milan were outstanding, every single one of them. And then all of a sudden, you know, the manager then puts on Rodrigo de Paul. Suarez was on the pitch. João Felix was on the pitch. Lamar was on the pitch. Correa was on the pitch. Griezmann was on the pitch. At any given time, Atletico Madrid were going to score and break the young Milan hearts. And they scored, and then right at the death on 96 minutes, to get that dubious penalty. And what does Luis Suarez do? He goes for a Panenka down the middle, shanks it, and it just about creeps over the line. It was an outrageous game, one that I literally can't wait to watch back again.
Yeah, when Mark Noble and Bruno Fernandes were taking a shank down the middle, that almost went over the line. So, it's good to know we're not talking about referees in the Champions League.
Wow.
Focusing on
that game.
We watched that.
We've seen that handball a lot, haven't we?
Don says it's polarising, which I would imagine it is.
Yeah.
Having watched the replay of it several times, I think it's harsh.
Yeah.
Because of the two players are so close together, and I don't think there's an obvious swipe of the arm to swipe it away. I mean, it hits the arm, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
You want to watch it again?
Yeah, he's watching it.
Well, I'm not watching that again. I actually think that regardless of what game it is, if you're not sure and you're not 100% it's a penalty, you can't give it.
Right.
And anybody looking at that can't go, well, that's 100% a penalty. And if there's any doubt, then you can't give it. That's how
But the
it should be, in my opinion.
But the referee gave it live, didn't
Yes, yeah, he
so
gave it
here
in
we have
real
a
time.
scenario where
Is it clear and obvious?
this
That's the thing.
VR will look at it and say,
Wait.
well, it has hit an arm, so I don't really want to overrule the on-field referee.
It seems like they've convinced themselves.
Right, Frank Leboeuf is with us and he has his hand up. Frank?
Yes, just to say that Lemar came on the French television for the post-game interview and couldn't explain, in fact, what happened. And he can't even say that he didn't touch the ball first with his hand and didn't really know what happened. He was into the action. So how a ref can give a penalty if even the players involved with the other one doesn't know what happened? So, and doesn't even know if he touched the ball with his hand first or if it's Kululu who touched it. So I think it was unfair for me. I don't even talk about the second yellow card for Van Kissy. I think it's a joke. It's a real joke, especially when you see Paris Saint-Germain against Manchester City and you see the tackle of De Bruyne and you see that it's only a yellow card on the tackle on Gana Gueye where it should have been a straight red card. So I don't know. Different game, different decision, different rules, I guess, maybe.
Last thing on this game, Frank, of course, a much-needed goal for Antoine Griezmann that he took very well indeed.
Yes, on the fantastic first pass from Lemar into the space and the header for, I'm sorry, I forgot who from, and Griezmann, fantastic volley. I mean, that would be fantastic for him, for his confidence, and I guess for his real start, of the season for him. What he showed, the composure of the movement was absolutely fantastic and very useful for his team. So yeah, maybe the new Griezmann or the Griezmann is back.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.